Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Day 21, May 20th, 2021. So in the first class, we warmed up with doing armbar and triangles from close guard. No switching between our partner and practicing and getting those reps in. We also learned a new technique about how to pass someone's close guard by breaking off their collar grip, pinning their arm to their stomach, and lifting them up by grabbing their collar, and using that leverage with their ankles supporting their weight and prying it out and doing an over and under pass. We also learned that the grip matters for that pass, so if you have this kind of grab, they can counter it by doing a shrimp out. However, if you do like a grab in like this, then they won't be able to apply enough pressure and collapse your elbow, because you can keep your elbow nice and tight. We also did some free rolling. So we mostly, for that first hour, was working on the nuances for that technique. But we did 2 free rolls afterwards. And then we had the no-gi lesson where we did shrimping and trying to maintain side control, so a partner drill by scooting down the mat. And we also worked on back escape, so doing the proper procedures and knowing what and why there is a strong side and weak side for rear naked control. That being the arm that is having the bicep loaded on the neck, that's when it squeezes is the strong side, so if it falls over like this, I like that as the attacker. If I go on this side, I can't really choke easily, and this arm's kind of pinned on the ground, so it's kind of weak. So ideally, to escape, you kind of prevent them from going to the strong side in the first place, and either way, if they do get the strong side or weak side, you get 2-on-1 with that arm that's threatening the choke with the bicep, and you focus on turning into them by keeping your hips really high. We also worked on pummeling, so stand-up game, working on getting the double underhooks and doing kind of a progression of intensity where you practice playing with it and then experimenting with some trips, and then we went into live intensity. We also did 2 new takedowns, which I'm not too confident at, so won't be able to talk into the details of them, but it's essentially where you get only one of the underhooks in, and you kind of torque them down so you can get control of their base and control where their weight is on one foot, and you can trip them. But I'm not too confident to talk about the details. The other one is a kind of like a sit-through, where your leg kind of crosses their body. And then we also did wrestling and free rolling. So at the same time, free rolling on the mats over there, wrestling over here, and I mostly enjoyed the wrestling actually, which I was surprised with no-gi wrestling. I just stayed relaxed because I was exhausted, so I was kind of feeling it out, and it was a lot of fun just to play the stand-up game. So overall, I thought this was a great day for tournament prep. Got a lot of valuable information, especially with the rear naked control escape, and I'll be ready for the tournament then. So I think it's June 19th.